Welcome in to the thrift store Rundown's Fork On The Roadshow, tasting the tri-state on a budget. Today we're in Hackensack, New Jersey, ready to have a chit-chat about the Chit Chat Diner, a diner with some serious style. We might also be chatting it up with a modern-day MTV VJ. No promises, but only one. Another great Bergen County bite is moments away. Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Internally, this has to be one of the more attractive diners I've visited in a long time. All the better for me to talk about this issue of 201 magazine covering the best of Bergen County, as always. It was from the beginning of the apocalypse, so to speak. The stay-at-home apocalypse, the beginning of COVID. March 2020, Hocus native and MTV host Kevin Kenny reveals the best of Bergen issue. It's their 14th annual Readers' Poll results, with more than 135 of the best places to eat, drink, shop, and play. It retailed for $9.95. I picked it up for $1.49. I wouldn't say that Kevin Kenny reveals the best of Bergen himself because he shares no anecdotes about any of the places listed in this Readers' Poll. But he does have a pretty good cover article here about his time as host of MTV's Fresh Out Live, Fresh Out Fridays. And you get to learn more about the Hocus native in that article. Plus get a few shots that didn't make it onto the cover, going behind the scenes of his photo shoot. Not quiet on set. Consider this just a little tease for what's to come later. Just like the last issue of 201, it's pretty much established at this point that Bergen County has a lot of ties and a lot of connections to Hollywood. Chris Rock to star in Fargo. I don't know why they added him in here. He has no particular connection to Bergen County, but oh well. This is still the thrift store rundown, and you know I'm missing. We have here Julian Central, pastry chef for Bergen County, competing on top sweets. You have here Nick Jonas joining The Voice as one of their coaches. He's a native of Wyckoff, of course, he's one of the Jonas Brothers. A memoriam for Mary Higgins Clark, best-selling author, and a long-waiting dream of suspense. And on the lighter side, Jason Biggs being outmatched in a new small-screen comedy called Outmatched on Fox, and JoJo winning her first Grammy, she's a native of Edgewater. The main event, or the entree here, as I like to call it, is all about the best of Bergen for 2020. And it's not just food and drink, although that definitely is the focal point of the focal point. There are a lot of places to do and places to see for culture, recreation, and business. We're talking shopping and beauty and history and health, the works. But in terms of food and drink, they got everything from pizza and sports bars to fine dining and girls' night out and romantic places. Now here's the thing. The overall winner is represented in a photo and in bold text, and the finalists are listed in just thin text with no photographs. Best Italian, fast casual, food truck, Greek Mediterranean, gourmet shops, best delis, and best diner. I couldn't let this year go by without visiting a diner officially for the series. So here we have the Chit Chat Diner, 515 Exit Street, Hackensack. I'll say it again and I'll say it right. 515 Exit Street, Hackensack, 201-820-4033. The overall best diner of 2020 in Bergen County. And the finalists, the Ridge Diner in Park Ridge, the Suburban Diner in Paramus, and the State Line Diner in Mawa. And Chit Chat's represented here by one of their loaded fruit pancakes.
Do not record me. Do not record me.
In my my view, they should also be represented by their lunchtime fare, such as this California BLT. The components are on the screen, but it's definitely a stacked BLT with benefits. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, with avocado, and a fried egg on challah bread. And it looks like it's a big, thick club fare. Comes with homemade potato chips. Anyway, for the more outstanding features, they have a few elongated ads here. A couple of them actually thanking the readers of 201 for voting for them to be the best in their field. As for Kevin Kenny, well, he has the gift of gab. The Ho-Hocus native makes celebrities feel at home. From Nick Jonas all the way to Camila Cabello, Post Malone, and Sheeran or Neo. On the field and at the MTV studios in New York. And that's where he is over here in this set of photographs. Near the windowsill overlooking Times Square, in the control room for the Top 10 series, and posing with fans. I assume they are members of Fresh Out Live's studio audience. One of the components that really makes that and its predecessor TRL, aka Total Request Live, for the real MTV OGs, feel mighty fresh and mighty live. A graduate of Apple College, he also did a stint with Billboard News, and that took him to MTV. Again, Bergen County has a lot of ties to Hollywood. If they're not having natural ties, they make the ties. I mean, we got here John Travolta, Tate Donovan. We have here Ali Stroker, with some ties to Broadway, of course. Candace Cameron Bure, Ramsey High School visiting the 1010 Ridge Studio. And Chef Andy Shekhachi on the Rachel Ray Show. I gotta stock up on more 201 magazines, and this just puts the icing on the savory cake. North Jersey Eats, A Taste of Paris, Brasserie Memory, and we also have a reward for patience, some of our favorite delis and Italian places, and tapas bistros like Finca, which is now defunct, and Cravy's Tapas Bistro, which is still active. Both were in Richmond. I visited Finca before, loved it. Jersey Mike's in Wyckoff, haven't visited that yet. Fully loaded. I don't need to do much else with this. This is by no means my first rodeo here at the Chit Chat. I've been here many times before. They always have good food, so I figured that their recommendation in 201 as the best diner in Bergen County for 2020 would just be a good excuse to come here and show you how they live up to that name. Plus, for the amount of Hollywood inspo in here, it gets the maximum of 5 claps. We gotta stock up on more 201 magazines, no question about it. But right now, I gotta stock up on this. Or stock up, I should say. Because this looks fresh out delicious. Stay tuned and stay hungry. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.